Ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? Once again, I'm your boy Nev from Nev's Tech, but today I want to talk about routers. Is it time to upgrade now that Wi-Fi 6 is out? So here we have some relatively old units, about, maybe 5 years old now. The Linksys AC1200, the D-Link 1200, and the D-Link 1500. As the power goes up, the number goes up. And what that number ultimately means is the most data that it can push out on every single wave simultaneously. That's what that means. It doesn't mean it'll actually get up to that speed on any individual one. But anyways, once again, this is Wi-Fi 5. Wi-Fi 4 is version N, which is pretty good. Wi-Fi 5 is AC, which can actually reach out in certain directions in order to make up for a bad connection in one way or another. And then we have Wi-Fi 6, which is just off the hook. Now, should you get Wi-Fi 6? That's a question. The first thing you have to ask, do you have any Wi-Fi 6 devices? Believe it or not, the new Xbox coming out it doesn't have Wi-Fi 6 on it. What is that, the Xbox One and the PlayStation 5? They don't have Wi-Fi 6 on them. Or Wi-Fi AX is another name. Fortunately, they decided to switch the names from letters to numbers, and when they had the letters, it was A, B, G, N, A, C, A, X, and man, it was just so hard to remember all of these things. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we have moved on up from the AC to the AX. This is Wi-Fi 6 that we got here. You can tell because the case is a lot slicker on these units. Haha, no, seriously, just kidding though. But seriously, I'm totally surprised with what has become of the Wi-Fi 6. You need your speed if you're going to be watching Twigger's Holiday all day. I think you know what I'm saying. But anyways, the Wi-Fi 6, so much faster. Man, this TP-Link thing is unbelievably quick compared to some of these units, because some of them don't actually do dual band as well as they should. Some of them just, the CPU in them, I don't know, it's just not as good. But I was having a great time with the TP-Link, with this Wi-Fi 6 unit. But I would not recommend going out and buying one right now, because do you actually have a unit that will take it? I don't actually have a unit that does Wi-Fi 6. I do not actually have a unit that has Wi-Fi 6. Right now, you got to go out and get a phone that costs like $500 at least to have Wi-Fi 6. But if you are still on an old network, if you're on an old network, and if you get one of these, like, this thing's way better than my current unit is wired, which just blows my mind. I don't see how it can actually work that way. I don't see how it can actually be that way. The automatic uploader to figure out if you're going to put it on 2.4 or 5 gigahertz is just not good on my old one, I'm supposing. But if you're getting a new router, absolutely go ahead and get Wi-Fi 6, but I wouldn't go out and run out and get one right now unless you really needed one. Is it fast? Yes. Do you have anything that actually uses it? Probably not. And at the end of the day, Twigger's Holiday was it wasn't even in 720p, let's face it. But we still need this fast stuff. We need to keep going in order to keep up with the hardwire. The hardwire, I want to say this thing is almost as good with the hardwire. The latency was actually lower with this than it was on the hardwire. I still have to test that yet. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for me. Nev from Nev's Tech Bits. Like and subscribe if you like this stuff. I've helped you. I'd always appreciate it. And as always, folks, take care of each other.